yẹn kan lórí ọkùnrin kan tó ń pè ní Fẹ́mi Òjòdú àbí nǹkan arákùnrin yìí mi ò mọ̀ ó ní mo sọ ó ní bàbá Adédìbú pèsè fún mi ní 2009 gbogbo alamọ̀ pé bàbá Adédìbú kú ní 2008 mo rí pé dàbẹ̀ ni pé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọkùnrin yẹn kan lọ yẹ̀ wò bàbá Adédìbú ọ̀dẹ̀ tírèènì mi fúnṣẹ́ kankan mi ò close mọ́ bàbá Adédìbú bàbá mi tí mo close mọ́ sẹ́ńtọ́ Rasheed Àdìwò Ládọjà ní mi ò dẹ̀ dalẹ̀ rẹ̀ níláyé mi gbogbo ọdún tí mo fi tẹ̀lé pé ogun ṣe le tó lẹ́yìn ẹ̀ mi ò kú lẹ́yìn ẹ̀ mi ò gbàbọ̀dé fún wọn alọ́kùnrin yẹn ń sọ̀rọ̀ pé òun Fẹ́mi Òjòdú èmi àtúnṣe ṣe mítìn ní Ìbàdàn ní 2009 nígbà wọn fẹ́ dìbò wọn á rí i pé ọpọlọ ti ń dùn so wọn nígbà táwọn kẹ́ bí mi mo ní kó sọ pé kó fọmọ tó bí búra pé mi àtúnṣe mítìn kó jáde kó ṣe fídíò kó wá fi ọmọ rẹ̀ búra pé káwọn ọmọ tó ń bí yẹn wọn kú mọ lójú tó ń bá parọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń fẹ́ sọ mo rí i pé ọ̀rọ̀ tí wàhálà tí mò ń fà lórí àwọn Fúlàní ẹ̀sìn yẹn mo rí i pé wọ́n ti fẹ́ kó sì ní bọ̀ láti mọ fi ba orúkọ mi jẹ́ kó lè mú kí n wík irọ́ ni wọ́n dẹ̀ pa gbogbo ìtàn gbogbo táwọn olóṣèlú ń dá lórí ọ̀rọ̀ mi yẹn irọ́ ni wọ́n ń pa gbogbo ohun tí Fẹ́mi Òjòdú àbí mi mọ́kùnrin yẹn rí náà Òjòdú yẹn àbójòdú ni wọ́n pè mi ò ní nǹkan kan pọ̀ pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ mi ò mọ́rí so gbogbo ohun tó lọ́hùn yẹn irọ́ ni wọ́n ń pa àfi tí gbogbo Fúlàní ẹ̀sìn tó ń pa àwọn fámìlì mi tó bá kò lórí ilé bàbá wa látó lè mi àti wọn tó níjà kọ̀dẹ̀ sí olóṣèlú kankan tó lè fẹ́ mi lówó lórí nǹkan tí mò ń ṣe torí mi ò gbogbo jọ́tẹ̀mí àti èmi àtàwọn Fúlàní ajínigbé tí wọ́n ti ń jáwọn bàbá mi gbé láti ibìjọ́ mẹ́ta yìí tí ẹ bá yẹ pé mo lọbẹ̀ tọ́lọ́run fún mi ṣe láti lọbẹ̀ ìjọba kankan ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn pípọ̀ yẹn lọ́wọ́ náà wọ́n ṣe mọ́ pa wọ́n bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹnìkan kò lọbẹ̀ ìgbà tí mo tó lọ ní gbogbo ayé tó mọ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ń bẹ̀ mo dẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ lọ torí ìlú mi níbẹ̀ fámìlì mi ni wọ́n ìlà tí ń bẹ lójú bàbá Bóròdé ní ń bẹ lójú mi mẹ́rin bí mẹ́ta ń bí fámìlì mi ni wọ́n èmi ò dẹ̀ lè lajú olójú òní lajú ẹlẹ́kítà lùgbọ́ kó sí lóhun tó mú mi lọ́bẹ̀ olóṣèlú tó bá lè sọ pé mo gbó lọ́hùn ọgbọ́n tàkó sọ kí gbogbo ayé rí pé òun lòun fún mi lówó lórí nǹkan tí mò ń ṣe ẹnìkan kò fún mi lówó ohun tí mò ń sọ ni pé kí àlàáfíà jọba lórí ilẹ̀ àwọn bàbá wa ó yẹ kí àwọn agbénipa Fúlàní kán gba gbogbo dúkìá wa kán gba gbolẹ̀ wa lọ́wọ́ ilẹ̀ bàbá wa lọ́wọ́ wa so ohun tí mò ń jà fún nìyẹn so mo kàn wá mo jọ mí lójú báwa Yorùbá wa náà látún wá lọ ń tẹ̀lé Fúlàní pé kí wọ́n á mọ jó dúkìá mi ná nù lé pàtẹ́ mọ̀ kàn fẹ́ bá mi jà ẹ wá sínú ilé tí mò ń gbé so ó dùn mí lẹ́yìn Fẹ́mi Òjòdú àbí Òjòdú ni wọ́n ń pè yẹn wọ́n fẹ́ kó ṣọ́ra ṣe gbogbo ọ̀nà táwọn ń gbà yẹn ọ̀nà táwọn gbà pẹ̀lú gbogbo owó tí wọ́n ti kó jẹ ní ọyọ ọdún tó fi ti kọmíṣánná lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ gẹ́gẹ́ mo ṣe gbọ́ ìtàn wọn tó sá lọ sékìtì ipa wo ni wọ́n kó ńgbà tí wọ́n wà nípò kọmíṣánná yẹn nígbà tí wọ́n tún wá sí sẹ́nítọ̀ lẹ́kìtì ta ló lè ipa wo ni wọ́n kó ta ni wọ́n help aráàlú mélòó ni wọ́n sọ dè yẹn ọ̀nà mélòó ni wọ́n ṣe ń gbà náà kí ni iṣẹ́ tí wọ́n ṣe láti yọrí Fáyọ̀ṣe lamọ̀ tó ṣiṣẹ́ ń bẹ̀ yẹn nígbà tó ṣèjọba tí inú ìlú dùn sí tó ṣe ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọ̀nà ẹ̀yin ò ṣe nǹkankan náà ẹ wá ń torí pé ẹ fẹ́ lòṣèlú torí ìbò 2023 tẹ fẹ́ dì ẹ wá sàǹdọ́gbọ́n tẹ́bi balẹ̀ ẹ sáfẹ́ balẹ̀ Yorùbá jẹ́ pátápátá Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ ní fún yín sí Fẹ́mi Òjòdú àbí náà kọ́ ní orúkọ ẹ̀ àti wọ́ àtàwọn tó ń rẹ̀ wọn lágbára Ọlọ́run ò ní fún yín ṣe lórí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ni ò ní fún yín ṣe ẹ ṣé mo dúpẹ́ gan.
Sunday Igboho has denied the claims by former Senator Femi Ojodu that he worked with Bola Tinubu during the Ekiti State rerun election. Ojodu, in an op-ed posted on his Facebook page, claimed that Bola Tinubu prevailed on Sunday Igboho not to disrupt the election after he was paid by some politicians to disrupt the election. Igboho, whose house in Ibadan was set ablaze, spoke to journalists on Tuesday in Ibadan, where he denied the claims by Mr. Ojodu, who is also the special advisor to President Muhammadu Buhari. He stated that contrary to claims by Ojodu that he worked for late Ibadan strongman Lamidi Adedibu, Igboho said he only worked with Senator Rasheed Ladoja. He said, "I have been hearing reports about a man called Femi Ojodu. I don't even know him." He said the late Chief Lamidi Adedibu contracted me in 2009. And we all know that Adedibu died in 2008. I think the man should undergo a mental test because the late Chief Adedibu did not train me for any job and I was not close to the late Adedibu. I have relationship with my father, Senator Rasheed Ladoja, and I have never betrayed him in the years I was his follower. I don't know Femi Ojodu and I didn't have any business with him. All what he said are lies. Igboho, who has been in the middle of the herders and farmers crisis in Oyo State, said politicians are politicizing the issue to tarnish his image. Politicians are now politicizing the S-Men issue to tarnish my image so as to weaken me. Any politician who knows he paid me money to do all that I am doing should come out openly before the whole world. I was not bankrolled by anybody. My paramount concern is for peace to reign in the land of my forefathers. When this thing came out yesterday, some days back, everybody was just surprised because I don't even know where the man was bringing all this whole thing from. And he told us that, Sunday Igboho told him that, please don't tell anybody. After how many years, you didn't tell anybody. So it is now that this man is now on this mission in restoring peace in the area. That is when you now know that you are not telling us. I don't understand. I don't know if that makes sense. Some people were saying, oh, maybe it was somebody else. Maybe it was a fake news. He heard it himself. Everybody heard about what this Ojodu said, the article he wrote on his page. How can you go? Maybe somebody said maybe his account has been hacked. Because at the end of the day, if really his account has been hacked, it's been more than 24 hours or 72 hours. He ought to have come out, or 48 hours, to have say, oh, no, I didn't say so, I didn't. But that means he said it. And for this man to be responding to that shows that he said it. What has that got to do with all of these things? That's why you see that most of them, they don't. That's why this country is the way it is. They are behaving like children. They don't even care. They don't even know what people are going through. We are talking about people's lives not being saved. You are coming here to tell us 2009, there be 2000, they did a rerun. What has that got to do with this present days? Why didn't you come out and if you have any issue with him? I don't understand. And meanwhile, according to him, the man said, don't tell anybody about this whole thing, about our deal, about our contract, about our this. And now you're not coming out. What led to what for him to be saying all of this now? That is what I can't even really fathom. Now he has come out to say it's like the man has a mental problem. Oh, he said he need a mental test. He need a mental test. Maybe something is really wrong somewhere and that needs to really be checked. It's very, very unfortunate. Wow, Ojodu implicated himself. Pata, too much talking. Let them say, Iwofa lenu. Okay, Femi Ojodu is a capital fool. He can't even win his primary constituency in an election. That is not even the case. Because if you can't win an election, so it shows that that means that you have to lose your integrity or have to be fabricating lies. Even if it is true, does that even make sense? As old as he is, does that make sense? Things that small children between 2 years and 3 years, 5 years will just be dragging. Even children of 10 years cannot say such a thing. Whether Angel Michael no go see for prayer. Okay, wait till Angel Michael no go see for prayer. In fact, Angel Michael will not even come to where there is abomination in the first place. Secondly, angels of God take order and authority from God before doing anything. There's not a lawless order. Okay, there's not a lawless order there. Why is it that Buhari has no responsible people in his cabinet? If not Lai Mohammed, is Onoche. If not Onoche, Femi Adesina. If not Adesina, Ojodu. Why is Buhari government filled with mad people? This is the kind of character clamoring to rule Ekiti State. God forbid. Ekiti people, open your eyes. Ojodu has been brainwashed by the Fulanis. That is one of the major issues. When one is standing for truth, they will say he's being paid by opposition. I think Femi Ojodu has lived out of his political usefulness. Yesterday, he was accusing Tinubu. Today is Sunday Igboho. The problem with him is that his political ambition of becoming governor has been shattered. Let him go back and do the needful and beg Governor Kayode Fayemi. Buhari and his foot soldiers will not die well. Ojodu is suffering from COVID-19 escapes. He nearly crossed over to beyond. May his brain trying to reactivate. Maybe his brain is trying to activate because of course something is just really wrong somewhere. Something really wrong somewhere. Small truth will come out and we are waiting for them to start fighting themselves. Nice one. Okay. Well, Ojodu and his fellow useful idiots to Fulani oligarchy already have brainwashed that will subject their children, that they will subject their children and generations yet unborn to be useful idiots to their northern slaves master. Political. Okay. So guys, let's hear your opinion. Leave your comments below and let's know your thoughts.